I'm Sarah Fergani with KENS 5 News Now. A house catches fire on the west side, and in no time the flames spread to nearby structures, damaging a commercial building. This was on San Fernando Street around 4:30 a.m. First, the fire spread to a nearby house with 2 people inside at the time before moving to a convenience store. People were evacuated and luckily no one was hurt. The fire department says the initial home was fully engulfed when they arrived, and they had to go in through the roof to try and contain it. That home, we're told, is a total loss. Other structures only had some damage. Investigators are also trying to identify whomever attacked an ATM technician and got away with a drawer full of money. New Braunfels police say this happened at the Randolph Brooks Federal Credit Union off Highway 46 on January 2nd. And thankfully, the technician only suffered minor injuries. The attacker was wearing a black hoodie and a white mask, and he got away in a maroon Dodge Charger. If you have any tips, call police. An investigation is underway into the first death this year at the Bexar County Jail. The sheriff's office says an inmate died by suicide Thursday. A deputy found him in his cell and attempts to save his life, he said, did not work. BCSO says he was charged with aggravated sex assault of a child. And according to the Bureau of Justice Statistics, suicide has been the leading cause of death in jails for over a decade. Uvalde families are marking birthdays that their children should be celebrating. Ileana Torres and Nevea Brava were killed in the Robb Elementary School shooting. They would have turned 11 years old this week. Families and friends came together last night with all the elements of a birthday party in a cemetery. They want the girls to be remembered every day.
I can't believe I'm speaking a tribute instead of wishing you a happy birthday in person. It's still so surreal.
Happy birthday to you.
Meantime, Texas State University is now remembering another one of the victims with a memorial scholarship. According to the family of Tess Mata, going to Texas State was one of her dreams. Her family received a certificate that designated her as an honorary Bobcat. Now they're taking donations to fund that scholarship in her name. You can make a donation online through the university. A special counsel is now appointed to investigate after a second batch of classified documents was found in a private home owned by President Biden. Republicans are calling for a full-scale investigation. Attorney General Merrick Garland appointed a veteran prosecutor who served under former President Trump to look into President Biden's handling of classified material. The president confirmed yesterday a second batch of classified documents was found in a locked garage at his home in Wilmington, Delaware.
As well as my Corvette. But as I said earlier this week, people know I take classified documents and classified material seriously.
The FBI has been investigating this for almost 2 months. A high school football coach in North Texas is now on administrative leave. This after players reportedly required medical attention following a strenuous off-season workout last week. A letter from the school confirms several players were hospitalized or needed medical care after the workout led by Coach John Harrell. The school is now investigating. The IRS will begin accepting and processing returns from 2022 on January 23rd. Normally, the filing deadline is April 15th, but this year it's different because it falls on a Saturday and the following Monday is Emancipation Day, which is a holiday. So the filing deadline will now be Tuesday, April 18th. Eggs are starting to break budgets. Their prices have more than doubled in a year. And new data shows eggs showed one of the largest price increases last month. Avian flu cases are largely to blame for the current price hikes. The good news, though, with the holiday season over, eggs are expected to get cheaper over the next few weeks. And H-E-B is recalling some of its brownies. Nearly 1,000 pounds of its Meal Simple chocolate chunk brownies are being recalled because of undeclared soy and eggs. The affected products have a use-by date of January 12th, and you can return the brownies to H-E-B for a refund. It's an important day in San Antonio as we're set to make sports history books. Spurs fans are breaking a record today. It is happening at the Alamo Dome, where more than 64,000 Spurs fans are preparing to flood the dome tonight. That shatters an NBA regular season game attendance record that has not been touched since 1998. Spurs take on the Warriors tonight for their 50th anniversary game. Tickets are still available for that game tonight. Tip-off is at 6:30. Dream Week is kicking off in San Antonio. It's a summit of more than 200 events, and for the next 17 days, Dream Week will welcome more than 150,000 people celebrating humanity by bringing folks together to share ideas. The 2023 Martin Luther King Jr. March is set for Monday. You can visit kens5.com for more info. And on this Friday the 13th, today could be the luckiest day of your life. The Mega Millions is giving you more than $1 billion reasons to go buy a ticket today. It is the second largest jackpot in Mega Millions history. Lottery players let millions of dollars in winnings go unclaimed every year. So here in Texas, you have 180 days to claim a prize. And get this, 2 players who won $1 million on Mega Millions tickets in July are about to lose that money. They have until January 25th to claim the cash, or it goes to the state. Those tickets were bought in Plano and Prairie View. And of course, tonight's Mega Million is now at $1.3 billion. Paul, did you buy a ticket?
I did, yeah. I'm in there. You know, the chances are not very good, but if you don't buy one, you can't win. All right, temperatures today. Chilly this morning. Need the jacket. Later this afternoon, temperatures rise into the 60s, about 64 for a high. If you're going to the game tonight, as you walk into the stadium, not too bad, but as you walk out of the Alamo Dome, it's going to be a little chilly, so take a jacket with you.
And that's KENS 5 News Now. Thanks so much for joining me. Remember, if you're in front of your TV, to tune in to KENS 5, 4:30 to 7 a.m. I'm Sarah Forgani. Have a great weekend. I'll see you Monday.